Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Pharisee Woods Coliseum here in Jackson, Kentucky, where the hometown favorite Breathitt Bobcats is welcoming the Powell County Pirates just a little ways down the road. They've had to travel up to Jackson. Coach Alan Martin and the Powell County Pirates come in here at 8-15 to face a red-hot Bobcat club that is really making the community proud right now. And people all over Eastern Kentucky talking about this bunch. Brendan, good to have you here beside me tonight.
Absolutely, Rob. Big night of basketball here on BSM, folks. Got 4 games for you here going right now. We've got, we're going to have going here tonight. We've got Owsley County and hosting Hazard in ladies action right now over in Boonville. And the Lady Owls up big, 32-4. In that one with 3:50 to go in the second quarter there. So we've got that one out down the road in Campton. We're going to have Wolf and Sarah kicking off here shortly. Luke and the boys down there should be logging on. And then we've got the Bobcats and the Pirates here in the Pharisee Woods Coliseum. Two of the favorites are definitely in the 55th district and the 56th district, Rob.
Yeah, good to have the Pirates here. Should be a great night of basketball. The Pirates made the trip up last night and played Jackson up on the hill. You covered that one, and that was a good ball game in the first half. Powell County stretched things out there in the second half and kind of blew that one out.
They really picked up the intensity on the defensive end. A lot of deflections, a lot of steals. Outscored the Tigers 25-7 there in that second quarter to take a commanding lead, which they basically ended up 71-41 at the end of the game in a 30-point win. So both these teams coming off wins last night. So good looking bunch of athletes out here during warm-ups when they were out here getting ready. Fine looking group of guys out here for Powell County. Folks, we'll take a quick break here and play a commercial, and then we'll be right back to get this one started for you here at Jackson, Kentucky, where the Pirates will be playing the Bobcats.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolf County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolf County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolf County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolf County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolf County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolf County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 GB of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 GB of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 GB of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces 4 billion decks of cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We pride ourselves in being a community bank that builds relationships with our clients and offers cutting-edge financial products. For 120 years, People's Bank has focused on helping clients achieve their financial goals. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
And hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
folks. National anthem there from Breathitt County student Taylor Smith, building her out here in the Collie.
She does a great job.
Absolutely, becoming a staple here of these Breathitt County games with Taylor leading it off with the national anthem. We appreciate her very, very much. Looks like we're ready for starting lineups, Rob.
Brenda and I got to watch part of the game last night with Breathitt and Hazard, and this bunch never fails to impress. We had a little bit of lull from the Bobcats against the Dogs last night, but we'll see how they react as Powell County comes in, like you said, off of a win last night also. So
I'll tell you what, you play an Al Holland and Larry Robinson coach team, be ready to get beat up, and that's what happens.
At Memorial Gym, look out.
Exactly right. Got Chandler Congleton in the middle for the Pirates. Chandler, an impressive night last night. He averages a double-double, Rob, 15-3 and 11 rebounds a game. Got Brandon Bird, Jack Rose. Got Cameron De Rosario back in the starting lineup. He did not start last night. And then we've also got Colin Barnes. Barnes kid, very impressive last night as well. A lot of size.
Barnes and Congleton looked to be two big guys that, we may have our hands full with those two guys.
They can definitely play inside. Can go on the perimeter as well and run the floor.
Now for the Bobcats.
Wally Bates belting it out here.
First out big man under the basket, 0, Christian Collins.
Christian, 13 a game right now.
Mr. 360, as I like to call him. Number 1, everybody's favorite quarterback, Jalen Turner.
QB1, I tell you what, he's the heartbeat of this Breathitt County team.
Cool hand Luke, number 4, Luke Bellamy. Big man got player of the game last night with 14 points. Number 5, Bryce Hoskins.
The Fro.
And all-star freshman number 14, Austin Sperry.
Austin, 16-2 a game right now. Big dunk at the end of the game last night for Austin.
That rounds out the starting lineup for the Bobcats.
I was calling Powell County and Jackson and watching Breathitt and Hazard at the same time. We had a lot of lulls in commentary last night, Rob. We're ready to go here.
Sometimes it happens.
14th region basketball action, folks, just a couple of weeks away. Districts start 2 weeks, within 2 weeks, and then the 14th region will be right here in the Coliseum. There's the tap, man. Bobcats gets the tap, and we're off and running.
Over into the corner to Turner. Turner out top of the key to Collins. Now to Hoskins. Tried to make the cross-court pass to Bellamy. Going to be picked off. And the Pirates.
Jack Rose, first basket for the Pirates.
Pay dirt first for the Pirates.
Tell you what, very active zone. They really played well against Jackson City. Like Jackson hit a bunch of threes against this zone, but still yet very active. Good hands, lots of deflections from this Powell County team.
I think Della Rosario was the one that got that play started as Hoskins tried to get it across. We see another turnover. Another turnover as Turner goes to the basket trying to handle it for the Bobcats. Bellamy going to come up with it. Across midcourt now, looking underneath over on the right wing to Sperry. Now to Hoskins, back out top of the key to Bellamy with a 3.
He is absolutely deadly from there.
7:06 on the clock, 3-2. Pirates with a 1-point deficit.
Bobcats come out in their full court pressure here.
I tell you what, I like the Bobcats when they're in the press. Shot that time.
Jack Rose.
By Rose was no good. Collins under the basket and to the hoop.
Wow. Switched hands in the air and laid it off the glass.
5-2 Bobcats. In the middle to Barnes. Barnes puts up a little jump shot. No good. Saved from out of bounds and off the backboard.
Brandon Berg.
That was Brandon Berg with a nice shot.
What we got here? Got a stoppage in play. Got an extra basketball on the floor. Can't play with 2.
I don't know where that came from.
I don't either.
Coach Alan Martin, I think, was taking a look down at John Noble. John said, hey, I don't know where it came from.
Oh, I'm not even keeping score. Had a basket by Jack Rose and one by Brandon Bird. And we've had 3 from Lukey Bellamy and 2 from Christian Collins. So we're up to date. No fouls yet on the board.
Bellamy, top of the key now to Sperry. Back to Bellamy. Thought about the 3. Sperry, cross court to Hoskins. Back over to Sperry. Sperry looks to drive, spins. Back to Hoskins behind the arc for three. The big man can do it all.
Hoskins. Bryce puts him up, knocks him down.
Coming off the player of the game designation last night against the Bulldogs, Bryce comes out and hits the three.
Congleton misses. Del Rosario with the rebound. But tall timber for the Bobcats inside. Outlet pass up to Christian.
Look out. Layup by Collins is good.
Tell you what, the Pirates do not want to run with the Bobcats here. Oh,
Turner's going to get called for the reach in that time.
Tell you what, for my money, Rob, the Bobcats go as Jalen Turner goes, and when he cuts it loose, they're close to awesome. I tell you.
Rose into Del Rosario across midcourt now, drives inside, puts up a shot off the backboard, may have been altered. Barnes goes back up off the backboard and is good for the Pirates, and we got a quick timeout.
Breathitt County is going to be a
30-second timeout. Take a quick minute to speak about our sponsors. People's Bank of Jackson, working together to build success. Go Time, refresh, refill, and refuel at Go Time with 7 great locations. Breathitt Automotive, formerly Breathitt County Tire. Stop by and see new owner Dustin Kilby. Southern Woods Heating and Air for all your heating and cooling needs. Installation or service, no job too big or too small. Law Office of Darrell Harold with over 30 years of taking care of the legal needs of Jackson and Breathitt County. Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic. If you're injured, Dr. Howard can sure help, including auto accident and workers' compensation. PDQ Sales and Service Incorporated, formerly Jackson Wholesale. Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts. And Lakeside Homes. Special thanks to those sponsors tonight for helping to bring this 14th region action here between the Pirates and the Bobcats. Bellamy looks inside to Turner, now to Hoskins. Hoskins dumps it off to Collins under the basket. What a lay-in by Christian Collins.
I tell you what, when Christian plays above the rim and makes that look easy.
Rose tried to make the pass, and it's taken away by Turner, and there's the dunk. Brendan called it, the dunk by Collins.
8 already for Collins in this first quarter.
4:48 to go, 14-6 Bobcats. Congleton over in the corner now. Double teamed. Shot going to be put up, no good. Under the basket, rebound, I believe that was Rose. He's going to dump it back off, and that's Barnes under the basket, tipped. Del Rosario over in the corner to Rose, puts up a three, no good. Fight for the rebound. Collins skies, can't handle it. Congleton goes up.
Another offensive rebound for the Pirates. That's 4.
Wow.
The Pirates going to war here on the offensive board.
Brandenburg that time. Right in the mix of things with a couple of offensive rebounds and second chance tries for the Pirates. He goes to the line. First shot's no good.
Score update from over in the Palace in Bonneville. 41-5. Owsley County girls over at Hazard. Wowzer. Got Owsley and Lee coming up there in a few moments there in 56th District seeding game. Oh, taken away by Brandenburg.
Brandenburg takes it away under the basket. And Sperry going to be able to tie it up. Heads up play, defensive move by Sperry. 4:07 to go here in the first. Barnes with it, working against Hoskins, loses the handle. Rose there to clean it up. Del Rosario over to Brandenburg. Brandenburg tried to get it inside to Barnes, and it's taken away by Bellamy.
Jalen Turner with the long deflection there, long arms, good defense.
Bellamy looks inside, now cross court to Turner. Turner going to drive. Goes up, shot no good. Pulled down by Rose, now up the court to Del Rosario under the basket. Blocked by Sperry. Sperry taking care of business. Collins outlet pass, dumps it to Hoskins under the basket, no good. Put back by Turner's no good.
Gonna have a foul on Congleton. It's gonna be his first, and that'll be the first on the Pirates.
Gotta love the pace of this ball game. 3:31 to go.
Don't need a shot clock here tonight, Rob.
Not tonight.
Jalen does not get the first one to foul.
Turner's first shot rolls off. Bobcats looking in good form here. Start the first quarter. Second shot is good for Jalen Turner. Brandenburg with it. Picked off by Hoskins. Hoskins gets in the passing lane. No look pass dumps it off to Sperry. To the rim for Austin Sperry.
Wow, Sperry gets on the board. And we're going to get
a timeout here by the Pirates. And
it's going to be a 30.
Be a 30-second. We'll finish talking about some more of our sponsors. Special thanks again to Jackson Electric. Stop by and see all the guys for your electrical, plumbing, and heating needs. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, great people who have always been proud supporters of the Bobcats. Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, serving Breathitt County for over 50 years. Appalachian Wireless is Eastern Kentucky. Great service, great people. Get more with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Breathitt County Farm Bureau with agents Chuck Price and Seth Holland. Breathitt County Farm Bureau is big on commitment. Law Office of David Johnson with offices in Hazard and Jackson. And Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home on Highway 15 for all your CarQuest auto parts. Special thanks again to all those sponsors. Folks, be sure and
thank all those people for signing on with us. I appreciate talking with them. Saw David Johnson up in District Court in Perry County today, so thanks for all those guys.
Del Rosario over in the corner to Congleton. Now back out to Rose. Now top of the key to Del Rosario. I hope I'm getting that name right.
You're
Barnes
correct.
Working against Hoskins. Shot rolls off. Turner with the rebound. Jalen Turner going to walk it across midcourt for the Bobcats. Pushes underneath the Collins. Cross court to Sperry. Sperry drives in the lane to a wide open Jalen Turner behind the three-point line. No good. But Hoskins there for the rebound and the putback.
Bobcats 19 points here already in this quarter. Of course, big 43 points, I believe, Saturday, so they can put them up in bunches.
Barnes went up for a high percentage shot, and it was taken away by Turner. Look at the outlet pass to Collins with the assist to Austin Sperry.
Christian Collins with 10 already in the corner.
Once again, Jalen Turner sparking things off for the Bobcats with a big defensive play to get things going. Ball comes down to Sperry. Sperry with a great assist, and Collins with the thundering dunk under the basket. 21-6 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first.
Impressive start here for the Bobcats right now. It's like the Pirates now in a 1-2-2. Or a sagging 2-3.
Yep. Bellamy over to Sperry. Now to Hoskins in the corner. In the middle of the lane to Collins. Collins drives and got a foul underneath.
Christian Collins with 10 in the corner.
It's going to be on Rose, I believe. Yep. First foul on Jack Rose. Rose averages about 7 points a game. Hoskins now to Sperry, top of the key. Over to an open Luke Bellamy, puts up the three, no good, off the rim. Rebound down to Johnson of the Pirates. Del Rosario brings things across the lane. Back out top of the key to Rose. Now back to Del Rosario over in the corner to Johnson, puts up a three. Looked good, but off the back of the rim. Sperry skies the rebound. Sperry over to Bellamy, thought about the three. Dumps it off to Collins in the corner. Back out to Sperry, top of the key. Now to Bellamy, who's open, puts it up.
Bingo.
Wow. Hard to beat Luke Bellamy when he's coming off a screen like that.
Spot up shooter right there. Wow.
Catches that ball and puts it up for the three, and it's good. Congleton now to Rose for the Pirates. Pirates with some work to do. Only 6 points here in the first quarter as it ticks away. Rose looking inside. Congleton being guarded by Hoskins. Del Rosario dumps it off to Barnes from the free throw line. Spins. Back out to Rose now. Rose going to drive inside.
Collins knocks it away from behind.
Blocked by Collins. Hoskins handled it. Back down the court with a turnover. Del Rosario picks it up, and the ball going to be knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats.
I was watching Christian here as the play was unfolding. He was staying at that midcourt line because he was ready for another outlet and slam.
He knows what's coming.
Oh, my goodness.
These guys like to find the basket. I tell you what, I've not witnessed a high school team with this many kids that are able to dunk.
Collins
young man
takes that one away. Here he goes, Sperry.
Sperry
Throw
to
it
the
down.
rim.
No.
Nice little finger roll.
Had to get
Soft touch at the basket. 19 seconds
Another turnover.
Another turnover for the Pirates. Another back over. Under the basket to Congleton, goes up, and the shot rolls off.
And Dalen Williams in the game right now, 13, played really well last night in the game against Jackson.
I was just getting ready to say we had Williams checked in, and Johnson still in the game. Congleton under the basket against Hoskins. Shot no good. Hoskins comes down with it. 5 seconds to go. Collins' pass was just over his fingertips and goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Pirates. Brandenburg throws it up from half court, and it sails over the backboard, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Bobcats with a 20-point lead, 26-6 over the Pirates. Folks, we'll be back after these messages.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Folks, we are back getting ready to kick off the second quarter action here from the Pharisee Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky, where the Bobcats have a 26-6 lead over the Pirates. Pirates with quite a few turnovers in the first half, but I tell you what, it's hard to stop the buzzsaw that is the Bobcats right now. We got some guys off the bench, Combs and Isaac Bellamy in the game for the Bobcats.
Best six man in the 14th region right now.
Yeah.
Andrew Combs, absolutely no drop-off. Matter of fact, to me, some could argue an improvement when he comes in the game.
Yeah.
Let's just drive
Combs
some
drives, pass to Turner right under the basket. What a play. Brandenburg over to Della Rosario. Nice press by the Bobcats. Ball taken away at midcourt. Della Rosario comes back up with it. Congleton underneath, and it's good. 7:17 to go, 28-8. Isaac Bellamy with it for the Bobcats. Cross court to Luke Bellamy. Thought about the three. Inside to Turner. Turner dumps it off to Isaac Bellamy from the corner.
Ooh.
Rims off.
Doesn't miss that one much.
Ball tipped around.
Wow.
Hoskins handles it and goes back up off the backboard and good. 30-8. Turner knocks the ball away into the passing lane. Combs to Bellamy. Bellamy, Isaac with the layup, no good. But Jalen Turner there for the putback. Johnson to Congleton. Steps things back out. Now underneath the basket is Brandenburg. Shots no good.
By Bellamy.
Yeah, I think Isaac got a hand on that one. Andrew Combs to Hoskins. Another. Oh, that was a two. He was just inside the line. Hoskins with a grin from ear to ear as he's starting to walk his game out a little bit tonight. We've not seen that from him in a while. Williams under the basket for the Pirates, and that one's good. And we'll get a quick timeout by Coach Alan Martin of the Pirates. And this will be a full timeout. So, folks, we'll be back after these messages here on BSN.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 gigabyte of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 gigabyte of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Back from the timeout, 6:13 to go, 34-10. Sperry, Collins, Isaac Bellamy, Caden Turner, and Andrew Combs, the Bobcats on the floor. Sperry with it right now, working for the Bobcats, right on the logo in front of the Powell County bench. Now over to Isaac Bellamy, drives, kicks back to Sperry. Sperry going to take it in the lane against all the Pirates. Shot no good. Williams going to go to the hole with it, and no good, as he went up for the layup, and we're going to get a foul called on Andrew Combs.
Be the third for the Bobcats. First on Andrew. Yeah, Williams is ultra quick.
Yeah, he really made a move to the basket that time and got there fast. Misses the first free throw. Second shot by Williams is up and off the front of the rim. Cleared out of there by Collins. Andrew Combs cross midcourt. Dumps it off to Isaac Bellamy. Now inside to Caden Turner. Spins in and out. Caden handles it. Dumps it inside to Isaac Bellamy. Wow.
Man, nice ball.
The pass to Caden. And the shot was no good. And before Barnes could do anything with it for the Pirates, Isaac Bellamy gets in and makes the foul. I think Barnes has probably got 1 foot and 6 inches on Isaac Bellamy. Isaac jumped in to get the foul. Barnes going to go to the basket.
Wow.
Up and off the backboard. Real nice move by Barnes.
Yeah, Colin Barnes. He good. I mean, moves really well for the big man.
Combs from the corner for 3. No good. Tipped out of bounds
by Sperry.
Yep.
We'll go to the Pirates.
Brandenburg going to inbound it for
Got Jackson Hall and Dylan Carter in the game now for the Pirates.
Barnes inside. Shot off the backboard is good by Hall. Jackson Hall. Sperry. Cross court to Isaac Bellamy, open for 3, no good. Brandenburg comes down with it, dumps it off to Williams. Back to Brandenburg under the basket. Nice pass by Williams. Here come the Pirates, 34-16, 4:33 to go here before the half. Sperry drives, kicks it to Combs, now to Isaac Bellamy. Now back to Combs. Looks inside to Collins. Collins finds Caden Turner. Caden's shot's no good, gets his own rebound. It rolls off the rim. Shot off the backboard, rolls off for Brandenburg. I thought that one was going in.
Alley-oop. Oh,
wow. Collins puts that one in. Carter with it now for the Pirates to Brandenburg, top of the key. Now to Williams. You see the speed of Williams as he thought about cutting in the lane. Williams. Now back to Hall, inside to Barnes. Barnes working against Collins, goes up. Shot's no good, but I think we're going to get a foul called on Christian Collins.
The Pirates are going to have to slow, go into the half-court offense here. Good offensive set there that time.
Yeah.
Let the ball into Barnes in the paint. That's what they really need to work on to get back in this one.
Barnes is a senior, averages about 8 points a game. I tell you what, I like him under the basket. He looks really comfortable.
Impressed with him last night in the game against Jackson.
Rose back into the game for the Pirates. And also Congleton back into the game. Andrew Combs walks it across midcourt. Now to Sperry. Bobcats go to work. Back to Combs. Inside to Collins. Collins at the free throw line. Pass to Sperry. Over in the corner to Combs. He likes that pass. He's going to put the three up, no good. Turner fighting for the rebound. And Rose going to come out of there with it for the Pirates. Goes, stops, puts up the jump shot, no good. Back out with it for the Pirates. Top of the key now is Carter. Working against Caden Turner. Now back to Rose. He's got Sperry in front of him. Now back to, make sure I got the right name on that one. Hall. Yeah. Brandenburg's shot was no good. Sperry going to go to the basket underneath, up and under's no good. Combs cleans up the rebound. Bellamy's three's no good. Congleton clears out that rebound for the Pirates. Pirates over in the corner. Rose passes off to Brandenburg, puts up the jump shot. No good. Collins gets it to Sperry. Sperry goes up right to the basket for that layup.
Yeah, I tell you what, Sperry can just flat get to the rim.
Yeah, he can. Rose working against Combs, spins. Combs blocked that one. Fight for that one, and Brandenburg comes up with it, spins against Bellamy, and he's going to be
Collins. Two on Christian.
No, they called it on Isaac Bellamy. Called it on Bellamy.
That's two on Isaac. Christian back to one.
38-18, 2:04 to go before the half. Bobcats with a 20-point lead.
Final from the Palace in, not in Auburn Hills, but in Boonville, 59-10.
Wow.
Hazard hit a three in the last minute to get in double figures. So the Lady Owls getting primed up for district play.
Brandenburg's second free throw is good. He missed the first one. Turner inbounds it to Luke Bellamy for the Bobcats. We got Luke and Isaac Bellamy both in the game now. Over to Combs, now back to Luke Bellamy. Luke working against Della Rosario to Isaac. Now back to Luke, inside to Turner. Tip pass to Combs. Combs drives under the basket, dumps it off to Turner, who goes off the backboard. I think Jalen just turned an ankle, stepped on somebody there. Brandenburg working against Collins under the basket, no good, tipped. Collins comes down with a rebound.
They're going to get him out, yeah.
Jalen's going to have to come out.
And go straight to the locker room and get checked out there.
I think he landed on somebody's foot down here on the
that's the
Powell
dangerous
County
thing for those of us with weak ankles about basketball is landing on somebody's foot. And it's always, you see it a lot. And it's very, very painful.
Yeah. Bellamy over to Combs. Combs in the corner, now back to Bellamy. Long three-pointer for Luke Bellamy off the rim. Della Rosario brings it up the court for the Pirates. Dumps it inside. Against Hoskins, the shot was no good for Hall. Congleton goes back up. Basket is going to be good, and the foul going to be called on Collins.
Yeah, that is Collins' second now.
Yep, that's his second. Tell you what, the Pirates have got a good-looking rotation with Brandenburg, Congleton, and Barnes under the basket. All three of those guys look comfortable. Pirates with some work to do, though. 40-21. Shot by Congleton was good. 40-22. 1 minute now before halftime. Sperry over to Bellamy. Now in the corner to Combs. Cross court back to Sperry. Now to Collins. Dishes back to Combs. Now to Sperry. Back to Combs. Going to put up another three. Off the back of the iron. Brandenburg with the rebound. Della Rosario across midcourt to Jack Rose, who's going to drive under the basket. Up and under's no good. Ball's tipped, falls out of bounds.
Sperry with the flying.
Yep.
He altered that shot big time and made Rose unable to complete the play on the baseline there. And the athleticism of this bunch it's very noticeable when you watch them, I tell you.
Luke Bellamy passes to Isaac Bellamy. Now back to Luke. Now over to Combs. Della Rosario able to knock that one loose right there, but Bellamy handles it under the basket to Hoskins with a nice move up and under off the backboard.
Reverse. That gives Bryce already 11 in the game.
Less than 10 seconds to go. Della Rosario going to drive, dumps it off. under the basket to Hall.
Combs with that
Combs.
knockaway.
Wow. Spurry just trying to get it to the rim before the buzzer. I don't think he really knew how much time he had left. Got it up there, but the shot's no good. Brings us to the end of the first half of the Bobcats with a 20-point lead, 42-22. We'll be right back after these messages here on Bluegrass Sport Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 GB of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 GB of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces 4 billion decks of cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
All right, folks, we are back in halftime here at Jackson, Kentucky, where the Bobcats have a 42-22 lead over the Pirates of Powell County. We'll take a quick minute to talk about some stats. Breathitt County is way ahead in the foul department with 8 fouls in that first half. The rebounding is a pretty close match at this point. The Pirates really giving themselves a lot of second chance opportunities with a lot of great offensive boards, but the Bobcats one ahead in that category, 20-19. And field goals, Bobcats 19 of 36, Powell only 9 of 33. So that brings us to where we are at the score, 42-22. Powell County with a little work to do. Coach Alan Martin bringing the boys out of the locker room right now.
And for individual scoring here for Powell County, had 6 in the first quarter, 16 in the second for their total of 22 on the game. They are led right now by Colin Barnes with 6. Have 5 apiece for both Chandler Congleton and Brandon Berg. 2 for Jack Rose, 2 for Cameron Dale Rosario, and also Dalen Williams. For the Bobcats, 42 points in the first half, 26 in the first quarter, 16 in the second. They're led by Christian Collins, impressive first half, 12 points. Also Bryce Hoskins with 11, 6 for Luke Bellamy on 2 threes, 6 for Austin Sperry, and 7 for Jalen Turner. Main concern is going to be the health of Jalen Turner after he limped off, as Rob rightfully saw it, landed on the foot of one of the Pirates and went into the locker room. So let's see if Jalen comes back out. I would doubt that they will bring him back out if he is injured here in the second half, and hopefully he'll be able to go.
Be hard to guess on that one right now with a 20-point lead. I don't see him coming back out and playing any, that's for sure. But hopefully he's able to come back out and at least be on the bench with the guys. We're sitting here talking about them, and the Bobcats start to come back out on the court, led by Collins and Combs with big smiles on their face.
And a reminder, big night of basketball here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We've already had one game complete over in Owsley County as a big one, 59-10 for the Lady Owls as they took down the Lady Bulldogs of Hazard. Have this game here right now. Also have down in Campton, have Wolf and Sarah going at it. Wolf was up at the half. I'll have to get back to that game to get a score. And then a little bit later on over in Boonville, we'll have the second game of the night in Boonville, a big 56th district matchup as Owsley County hosts Lee County.
Turner did make it back onto the court. He took a seat at the end of the bench. Say that's where he's going to be the rest of the night. They'll rest that ankle. We'll take a quick minute here before we get back to the action and say special thanks to our sponsors: People's Bank of Jackson, Go Time and Steak and Shake, Breathitt Automotive, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Law Office of Darrell Harold, Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic, PDQ Sales and Service, Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts, Lakeside Homes, Jackson Electric, Family Pharmacy, Hometown Pharmacy, Variety Pizza, Citizens Bank and Trust, Appalachian Wireless, Breathitt County Farm Bureau, the Law Office of David Johnson, and Hutch Automotive and Tire Works. Big thanks to all those sponsors for helping make this game happen here tonight. And be sure you stop in and see them, folks, and remind them that you heard about them on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We do our best to cover as many of these great student athletes as we can in this region, and
Well, I'll just flat tell you, I don't know of another entity around that streams 3 games simultaneously, and that's what we're doing right now.
To say that Brendan Miller is busy is an understatement.
Well, we gotta coordinate these guys. Usually you'll get a call about noon, say, can you come to the game tonight? We did have a master schedule, but with all the cancellations and rescheduling, Breathitt has been pretty on point with their schedule. They haven't had a bunch, but Owsley and Wolf, this game at Wolf tonight was just a pickup, tonight, because Coach Scott wanted to get a game in down there. So don't forget, we're live on both Facebook and YouTube. Wanted to say, if you're out there, you're watching us on Facebook, give us a like if you could. We're about 25 short of 20,000.
Awesome.
And I've lost track of that for a long time, but we're getting close to that 20,000 number. So if you haven't liked our page, give us a like.
Congleton for the corner for 3 to open things up for the Pirates, and he finds pay dirt. Nice 3-pointer from Congleton from the corner. Bellamy over to Combs, now back to Bellamy. They kick things off to Sperry. Inside to Hoskins. Hoskins finds Luke Bellamy open for the long 3. Luke Bellamy answers Congleton with a 3 for the Bobcats. Del Rosario over to Rose. Now back top of the key to Del Rosario to Barnes. Barnes from the free throw line working against Hoskins. Gets a step, pivot, kicked back out to Rose. Brandenburg with it now. Drives down the lane against Sperry, goes up, and a little bit of trip around the back of the rim, but it finds its way in for Brandenburg. Bellamy pushing things up the court for the Bobcats. Now over to Sperry. Cross court to Combs. Pass intended for Collins, ends up with Sperry. Shot no good. Collins cleans up the rebound, kicks it back out to Sperry. Sperry kicks to Combs, and the 3 is no good. Del Rosario up the court now to Rose. Inside to Brandenburg from the free throw line. Great hops that time by Combs trying to block the shot. Hoskins cleans it up, gets it to Sperry, now down to Bellamy. Bellamy cross court to Combs. To Sperry. Now to Luke. Cross court to Andrew Combs. Combs looks inside for Collins. Pass to Hoskins. Tipped by Barnes or Del Rosario. 1. Rose goes into the basket, misses the layup. Tipped by Barnes. Sperry comes down with it. Dishes up to Collins, and look out. He tried to leave it off the backboard, I believe, for Sperry. Maybe lost a handle on it. Either way, it didn't fall. Congleton with another 3 for the Pirates, and it's good.
Congleton. 2 straight threes.
45 to 30. 15-point lead now. 5:47 to go here in the third. Bellamy over to Sperry. Hoskins in the corner. Hoskins cross court to Luke Bellamy. Luke going to put the 3. Looks good, and it is. Congleton and Luke Bellamy got a 3-point matchup going on here. Rose gets into the game, misses that one. And Congleton goes back up under the basket after the rebound against Collins.
Should be 3 on Christian.
And that's going to be 3 on him.
Christian Collins, that is his.
With Jalen probably not coming back into this game, I mean, this
could be interesting.
It very well could turn into it. Congleton short on the first one.
Somebody for the Bobcats, number 24.
Isaac Bellamy going to come in. And Sperry and Collins. Sperry will pretty much take Collins' spot on the floor. Isaac Bellamy now in for the Bobcats. Luke going to bring the ball up the court. Going to take the 3 from the top of the key. No good. Del Rosario with the rebound. Over to Brandenburg. Dumps it off to Congleton. Wanted to take the 3. Gives it to Barnes. Barnes working against Hoskins. Shots in and out. Brandenburg there for the rebound. Put back no good.
Wow.
That time it's up and in. And we got a
Coach
timeout.
Wants a timeout. You cannot be happy with that offensive rebounding by the Bobcats. I mean, several times here tonight, the Pirates have taken advantage of the Bobcats on the offensive board.
We got a full timeout, so folks, we'll take a quick break and play a commercial and be back after these messages.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Well, folks, we are back here in the third quarter. 5 minutes left to play in the third. Bobcats with a 48-33 lead. Jalen Turner has taken a seat at the end of the bench for the Bobcats after he rolled that ankle right before the half.
Just wanted Caleb Gibson here, the question, Lee, and how's the game still able to be streamed? It should be starting any time over in Boonville. So watch for that one.
Both Bellamy's in the game for the Bobcats, as well as Andrew Combs, Bryce Hoskins, and Austin Sperry. Combs over in the corner to Bellamy. Now back to Combs. Over to Isaac Bellamy. Isaac passes it to Combs. Combs into Hoskins. Hoskins working against Barnes. Goes to the basket. Goes up and he's fouled. See who they give it to. They're going to give it to Barnes.
It's on foul penalty number 42. Alan Barnes, that's his first.
First foul for Barnes. Hoskins will go to the line to shoot two, and the first one is no good for the big man. Second shot by Hoskins is good. So that gets us to 49-33, 4:38 to go here in the third. Barnes, I thought he took a step. Congleton from the corner for three. He's been hot. Rose with the putback. Touch, no good.
Another offensive rebound for Brandon Berg. Goes up and gets it.
Bellamy actually saved it from going out of bounds, and Brandon Berg was there to get it. Goes up for the basket, and let's see if he gets the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Barnes goes to the free throw line. Shot is no good off the back of the iron. Cleared out of there by Bryce Hoskins.
Brandenburg with 3 buckets here in this quarter already.
Dumps it off to Luke Bellamy. Bellamy now to Combs. Back to Luke.
2 of them off the offensive glass.
Luke directing traffic. Dumps it off to Andrew Combs. Combs to Isaac Bellamy. Going to put up the three. No good. Rose cleans that one off. Della Rosario brings it up for the Pirates. He's going to take it in the lane. Stops, puts up the jumper. No good. Blocked by Sperry. Della Rosario for three. No good. Isaac Bellamy with a great rebound. Andrew Combs brings it up for the Bobcats. He's going to go to the basket. Misses the layup. Della Rosario pushes it back down court for the Pirates. Up and under.
Charge.
And
probably need to pull up on that one there about the free throw line. He took that one a little deep, did not have numbers.
Isaac Bellamy holds his ground, and the charge will be called against Della Rosario. 2 fouls for each club right here in this half so far. 3:30 left to go in the third. Isaac Bellamy now to Luke. To Combs, back to Luke Bellamy. Back to Isaac, inside to Hoskins, dumps it to Sperry, goes to the basket, up and under. Great basket by Austin Sperry.
Gives Austin 8 on the night so
far. Got to think the Bobcats are going to look to Austin to help clean up a little bit and pull some double duty with Jalen on the bench. Congleton goes under the basket, and that shot off the backboard is good. Hoskins gets it down to Isaac Bellamy, who goes up for the layup. No good. Cleared out by Barnes. Brandenburg now back for the Pirates to Della Rosario. Congleton for three again.
Got it.
That's another one.
11 in the quarter now for Congleton, and they cut it to an 11-point game.
Congleton tells Della Rosario, give me the rock. Bellamy over to Isaac Bellamy. Inside to Sperry. Sperry just loses it out of bounds. Christian Collins coming back in now. 2:25 to go in the third. And Hall coming in for the hot hand Congleton right now for the Pirates. Brandenburg to Della Rosario. Now back to Brandenburg. A little bit of a press by the Bobcats over to Barnes. Barnes going to drive to the lane, working against Hoskins. Spins, puts up the shot, no good. Collins clears it out. Luke Bellamy turns, gives it to Andrew Combs. Now back to Luke Bellamy. Thought about the three. Over to Sperry, inside to Hoskins. Dumps it to Collins. Shot no good.
Defense by Barnes there.
Yep, Barnes there to alter the shot. Brandenburg working against Luke Bellamy. Stops, puts up the shot from the free throw line. No good. Hoskins clears it out. Sperry walks it up. Now to Andrew Combs. Over in the corner to Collins. Cross court to an open Luke Bellamy for three, and it's good. Pirates cannot allow that to happen right now. Back to a 14-point lead. Brandenburg under the lane, going to be stripped, and we'll get a foul called.
Going to be on Hoskins.
Yep. Really better for Bryce to pick that one up under the lane than Christian at this point.
Powell County there with a couple of quick shots not in their offense. They really had the momentum, but they give Breathitt a chance to get back with the Luke Bellamy three. Brandenburg really getting to the basket here in the third quarter.
Got Carter and Congleton back into the game. I didn't think Congleton would sit long, because he's had the hot hand for the Pirates. Second shot by Brandenburg was good.
Brandenburg was 7. Congleton for 11 in this quarter for all 18 for the Pirates.
Sperry walks it across for the Bobcats. Now over to Collins, cross court to an open Luke Bellamy for another three, no good. Rebound was tipped by Collins, but Del Rosario comes up with it inside to Hall. Shot was no good. Ball
had numbers. We're going to have another slam.
Yep. Ball was on the court. Both teams scrapping for it. Sperry handles it, gets it up to Collins, and Collins slams it home again as the last
15
minute ticks off the clock here in the third. 56-41. Carter with it to Congleton for another three. Shot no good. Brandenburg with another rebound. Goes up against Collins. Collins blocks that one. Brandenburg goes up for the second try and gets that one.
Well, Brandenburg having a quarter here.
Yeah. Luke Bellamy with about 20 seconds to work for the Bobcats. Gives it to Hoskins. Hoskins in the lane. Turns, puts up a little hook shot. It's in and out. Collins with the second effort is good by Christian Collins. 10 seconds to go here in the third. Del Rosario down the lane, stops, puts up the shot, no good. Got his own rebound, but knocked it out of bounds. Turnover to the Bobcats. Luke Bellamy with a long pass down the court, and Sperry able to clean it up. Little finger roll to the rim is good. 60-43 to end the third quarter. Folks, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the final 8 minutes of regulation here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We pride ourselves in being a community bank that builds relationships with our clients and offers cutting-edge financial products. For 120 years, People's Bank has focused on helping clients achieve their financial goals. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
Shout out to Jace Combs for bringing me some popcorn from the concession stand. That's my main man. Jace likes to hang out with me during the ball games. Bellamy over to Sperry. Inside to Hoskins. Hoskins turns, puts up the jump shot is good. Del Rosario up the court to Brandenburg. Brandenburg now to Del Rosario. Back to Brandenburg. Back to Del Rosario, who's directing traffic. Drives inside the lane, dumps it off to Congleton, and Congleton going to be called for the walk.
Quick score update, 2:30 to go in the third quarter down in Campton. WC leads Sayre 50-44.
Going to give a shout out to Ethan Gibby Gibson, who was over here talking to me before the game. He knew I sounded nasally and had been sick. He said, hey, you need a night off. I'll call the game for you. Big shout out to Ethan. Spurry, top of the key for three, and it's good. Cool and calm as Austin Spurry as he drops that three in the basket. 65-43. 7:06 to go here in the fourth. Hall with it for the Pirates. Passes to Dela Rosario. In the lane, dumps it off to Brandenburg. Brandenburg working against Collins, blocked by Collins. Brandenburg able to get the ball back, goes up and under, no good. Collins tried to handle the rebound, but knocked it out of bounds. Brandenburg going to inbound it now for the Pirates. To Congleton, now to Dela Rosario. Looking inside, couldn't find Brandenburg. Great defense that time by Collins. Hall with it. Working against Andrew Combs. Dela Rosario goes past Bellamy, dumps it inside to Brandenburg. And that shot is up and good.
Brandenburg.
16 now on the night for Brandenburg.
6:21 to go here in the fourth. Spurry with it inside to Hoskins. Hoskins going to turn, put the shot up from the free throw line, and Hoskins goes down. Did he step on somebody? There was nobody around him, was he?
I looked them to keep the score and missed. I saw the ball go through the basket. Bryce is tender as well, not putting any pressure on that.
I think he just landed funny, but when he landed, he went to the court immediately. So Bobcats with another big man down right now. As Hoskins will go to the bench and be checked out. He just landed funny, I believe, on that foot. Let's hope he's okay. 67-45 as the Bobcats will have to go to work defensively without Hoskins inside or Jalen Turner out front. Dela Rosario working against Luke Bellamy. Now to Carter. Carter at the free throw line. Shot's no good. Draw in front of the iron. Hall to inbound it. Gets it to Congleton. Congleton steps back behind the arc. Dumps it off to Carter. Carter now to Dela Rosario. Now to Brandenburg. Inside to Congleton. Turns. Puts up the jump shot. No good. Cleared out of there by Collins. Spurry brings it down the court for the Bobcats. Over to Isaac Bellamy. Isaac brings it back out to Spurry. Now to Andrew Combs. Now back to Spurry, who will shoot the three again. No good. Rebound again for Brandenburg.
Man.
Brandenburg's just been a rebounding machine for the Pirates. 67-45, 5:20 to go in regulation. Hall going to put up a three for the corner. No good. Collins with the rebound. Brings it up the court, passes to Combs. Combs up and under for the layup. It's good.
Andrew gets on the board. That's
Pirates call for another timeout.
Going to be a full.
And he calls for a full. And we'll take a quick break and be back after these messages here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Action hasn't started yet, so that's what we'll say, Brendan.
All right,
if you're on
there we go.
Facebook.
If you're on Facebook, we're 24 away. My last play got us 1, so we need 24 more.
We need 24 likes.
We'll hit that 20,000 mark. We really pushed the Facebook for a long time and really haven't dealt with it much lately. But thanks, folks. You get your if you subscribe to us on YouTube or like us on Facebook or follow, you get a notification every time we go live. And we have a lot of games, so if you're so disposed, give us a like, please.
Andrew Combs with a great spark to the defense that time as he knocked the pass down, and Bellamy goes to the floor trying to tie things up. And
Owsley and Lee are now live on Facebook as well. Not on YouTube. That's just on Facebook tonight.
Barnes working against Collins under the basket. Man, he's good at the rim.
Sir. I like him.
Bellamy to Combs across midcourt. Combs drives, kicks it back, and he's going to be called for the charge.
You know, in watching the Pirates the last 2 nights, they really have some pieces here to put together a really good basketball team. I mean, they probably, you know, of course, Estill the other night took down Wolf County.
Yeah.
So, you know, those two are probably definitely going to be the, of course, you got Owsley and Lee. Tonight you can check them out on BSN as well on Facebook only. But, you know, 56 should be a fun tournament.
Couple sleepers there that could make some noise in the tournament. Scramble for the ball on the ground as Congleton and Sperry tried to tie it up, and we got a timeout, Powell County. 30-second timeout, and we'll make mention that Hoskins is up walking around.
Good.
So hopefully he's okay. We'll
into the 4th now in Campton, 62-51 WC in that one.
Special thanks again to our sponsors, People's Bank of Jackson, Go Time, Breathitt Automotive, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Law Office of Darrell Harold, Dr. Stephen Howard, PDQ Sales and Service, Jackson Physical Therapy, Lakeside Homes, Jackson Electric, Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, Variety Pizza, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, Appalachian Wireless, Breathitt County Farm Bureau, the Law Office of David Johnson, and Hutch Automotive and Tire Works. Special thanks to those sponsors.
Yep. All right, we got 4:28 to go here with in this one.
Barnes goes to the basket again, no good. Combs tried to save it from going out of bounds and couldn't. Great effort that time by Andrew Combs. Not able to hang on to that one. Congleton inbound it for the Pirates to Barnes. Barnes goes to work under Collins. Nice little drive and a basket by Barnes. Bellamy working against Della Rosario. Now to Collins over on the left wing. Now to Sperry in the lane, drives, and Della Rosario going to be called for the foul.
Number 13, correction, Williams.
No, foul going to be called on Williams. Luke Bellamy over in the corner. Now to Combs. Combs looks inside to Sperry. Sperry working against Williams. Goes up, shot going to be blocked that time by Carter. Barnes going to the basket. He's up on the backboard, no good, and ball knocked out of bounds.
I think Carter was halfway in between trying to jam that one and lay it in just a little bit hard. Like I was saying earlier, I mean, Powell County's got some pieces here to really have a quality basketball team.
69-49 as Luke Bellamy just about loses the handle right in front of the scorer's table under the basket. Knocked back in bounds by Barnes, and Carter going to come up with it. Carter comes flying down the court for the Pirates. Now over to Williams. Williams goes down the lane. What a move. But Collins able to clear that one off. Bounce pass to Combs under the basket for the layup. Nice assist and pass that time by Collins.
I'll tell you
to
what,
find Combs.
That's impressive. I mean, about a 30-foot bounce pass there with lots of velocity on it. And Andrew Combs catches it like it's every day.
You don't see that a lot from, as you see Combs pick that one off. Here he goes. He's going to, he was going to reward Christian back for that one. Luke Bellamy cleans it up and finds the hoop that time. You don't see that a lot from Christian Collins, but good to see him getting in the assist category. Williams underneath the Barnes. Barnes goes up and under, and Collins going to be called for that foul.
It's going to be 4. Nope.
Fouls on
Sperry.
Austin Sperry. And it's his second.
73-49. 2.5 minutes to go in the fourth.
Better to be on this side over here. Last night at Jackson, it was a real challenge. I couldn't see who they were calling fouls on with their back to us, and it's always we prefer to have our camera not on the bench side, but looking at the benches. I just think it's a better view. And our man Darren back. What do you call him?
Swami.
Swami across right now, giving us those views. Ty back over here on production. Bunch of backs. Takes quality.
Barnes' second free throw's no good. Cleaned up by Congleton. Tipped again, and another rebound for the Pirates. Congleton for 3. Is that 4 in this half?
Yes, sir.
Sperry across midcourt for the Bobcats. We got a tie ball game with the Cats and the Gamecocks of South Carolina right now, 43-43.
Oh, are they in Columbia tonight?
Yep.
Oh, man. I really have not been following the Cats.
Brandenburg spins, turns, goes to the basket, and
I'll tell you what, though,
foul call.
my favorite trip in the SEC right there, going to Columbia.
South Carolina?
Yeah, awesome. If you ever get a chance, go down to Columbia. Good old southern town down there, and it's always fun. I've had a good time. I've been, I think, 3 times to basketball games and maybe twice to football, and it's a lot of fun.
Combs called for the foul that time for the Bobcats. That's 3 on him. Jackson, Hamilton, and Stallard into the game for the Bobcats. We've got Luke and Isaac Bellamy, Stallard, Hamilton, and Combs. Congleton gets the rebound, cleans up, and goes up and under for another basket for Congleton. 73-55, 1:50 to go here in the game. Pass over to Hamilton. Hamilton drives, kicks back to an open Combs for 3. Miss, a rare miss by Andrew Combs when he's open. 1:42 to go here in the fourth. As Williams comes in.
Got Stallard in the game now.
Stallard's in. Hall comes in for the Pirates, as well as Johnson. And Rose back into the ball game. Williams looks inside to Rose. Rose. And ball going to be knocked away by Isaac Bellamy, and I think they're going to call Bellamy for the foul.
Fouls on the Bobcats, number 24. Isaac Bellamy, his 3rd. Team 7 at the line.
Rose will go to the foul line, shooting 2. .129 to go, 73-55. Shot by Rose, no good. Handled by Hall. Hall goes back up and gets the shot to fall, and we got a timeout on the Pirates, and it'll be a full timeout, so we'll take another quick break and be right back.
Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces 4 billion decks of cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
1 minute and 24 seconds left in this one. Here from the Pharisee Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky.
Folks, about 2 weeks to go here in the regular season. Pretty soon we'll be in district action.
Stallard passes over to an open Isaac Bellamy.
And a few more games coming up here, the Bobcats. They got Letcher Central next week at home, as well as we go to Perry Central. And then we'll be into district play.
Not far off. Bobcats looking good right now, ready for district action.
Well, we'll see how healthy they are after this game.
Isaac Bellamy that time takes a fall over the basket, but Stallard cleans it up. 50 seconds left. And Johnson's
got some blood.
Johnson's going to have to come out of the game.
Yeah, well, it's me and Tieback will be gone a few days as we're going to head out to BSN is fully credentialed to the Super Bowl. So we're going to go cover some Who Day. Hopefully the Bengals can bring us home in a world championship.
Who's playing?
Joey Burr.
I knew you would turn around and look at me like, what'd you say? 42 seconds left.
30-year season ticket holders, 6-year media, lots of trips back and forth to Cincinnati. And it all pays off finally.
Combs inbounds it to Luke Bellamy. Now back to Combs. 38 seconds. Combs over in the corner to Stallard. Now to Luke Bellamy. Thought about the three. I think Coach John Nobles told him to hang on to the ball, work the clock. Bellamy drives, kicks over in the corner to Stallard. Stallard brings it out now to Combs. 20 seconds. Combs working against Congleton. Hamilton trying to get a pass inside the lane. 10 seconds. Bobcats going to come away with another victory here tonight. The regional foe, Powell County Pirates, came into Jackson off a big win last night. And the Bobcats will come away with a 75-57 victory over Powell County. Folks, we'll take a quick break to cover some more sponsors, and we'll be back to recap the game in just a few moments.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
We are back to wrap this one up from Jackson as the Breathitt Bobcats come out victorious over the Powell County Pirates. Good regional matchup between these two. Powell County has some, like we talked about, some good pieces to work with.
Always good for the guy at King County to keep score over here without a calculator.
We're just chuckling about Brendan.
Pulling off my shoes right now to get these counted up.
We had too many ball games going on at the same time, and the statistician may have missed a couple possessions.
I started watching other games here at the end. Okay, folks, here's we got the score for Powell County. They were led by Chandler Congleton. Good game here tonight. 21 from Chandler. Boy, he had 4 threes in the second half. And Braden Brandenburg, wow, what a second half for him. He ended up with 12 in the second half, 17 on the game for the Pirates. The Breathitt County Bobcats were led here tonight, have 4 Bobcats in double figures, but with Luke Bellamy with 17, 16 for Christian Collins, 3 for Sperry, 7 for Jalen Turner before he went out of the game, 4 for Andrew Combs, and 2 for Aaron Stallard. So that is the scoring, and Bobcats now move to 21-5. I think the next game that we'll have here for you on BSN, provided Ty and I are not jet lagged to the nines when they come back on the 15th, we should have Breathitt at Perry Central, which is the matchup of the region so far. Yeah. On the 15th, that's next Tuesday night. Breathitt will be at home on the 17th for Letcher Central, which I believe is senior night, if I'm not mistaken. So that will be the last home game. And then we'll be off to the 55th District, where the Bobcats, believe it or not, are the number 2 seed in the 55th, because Wolfe County won the second game. WC will be the number 1. So that means Breathitt and Jackson City face off in that first round.
Just an update on the UK score. I believe I was correct. It was 52-47. Yep, 54-47 right now. UK over South Carolina.
And I'm trying to get the score for WC here before we leave. And my phone is not cooperating, but we're getting there. It's 26-16, 1:56 to go in the second quarter over in Boonville, Lee County over Owsley. And 52 seconds to go. Looks like WC is going to get the win over Sayre, 75-60-65 right now. So good night of basketball here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Brought you 4 games here tonight, folks, both on YouTube. Big crowds on them all. We appreciate you very much here on BSN. We do it and do it well.
Folks, thanks for tuning in, and another game here from the Coliseum. Bobcats victorious. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching us.
All right.
Bluegrass Sports Nation.